What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. Oh yeah, guys. So I've been having so much fun playing this mod pack, guys. I know some of the recipes are a little crazy. They're a little off the wall, and to some people it seems like it's a little tedious, but to me, it really gives a great feel of progression. Like you can't get overpowered day one kind of a thing. And that's what I've been looking for in a mod pack. That's why I've been playing like those HQM mod packs and things like that, the Void World ones or whatever, where you start off with nothing and then you have to work your way to the end game stuff. Yeah, this has the same feel except we're not restricted to a book, so I'm really liking that. One of the crazy recipes though, people have told me about, if you go to Energy Cell, Energy Cell, if I can spell correctly, there's a creative energy cell here. Now normally this is only available in creative mode, but in this mod pack you can get it and check out this recipe. How ridiculous is this? How ridiculous is this? So it requires like all of this stuff. Look at all these resonant energy cell frames that we need, and quantum solar panels, and draconic evolution flux capacitors. Oh my goodness, guys. Just knowing that this is here gives us a goal. We're going to get one of these eventually. That is my ultimate goal, is to at least be able to get one of these. But yeah, the extreme crafting, that is ridiculous. I don't even know how you get to a crafting grid like this. Maybe there's an extreme crafting bench or something, but either way, yeah, things like that just make me really happy about this mod pack, that you can do stuff like that. I wonder, there's a tank. Actually, let's just search for creative. There's the creative fluid tank or something like that. Why am I not seeing it? It's right here. So creative portable tank. Can we make? Oh, we can. Look at all these bedrockium drums. Oh my goodness, guys. This is crazy. And we need creative energy cells to make this. Wow. So yeah, that is really, really cool. I don't know if we're ever going to get to one of these, but I would like to make a creative energy cell at some point, just because. So anyway, guys, today is December 24th. So as usual in Minecraft, all of the chests have turned into little Christmas presents. Santa came. Yay, Santa came. No, not really. But it is kind of cool that Minecraft does this. So yeah, the single chests are the red ones, and then the double chests are the green ones. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I've been doing some stuff off camera, guys. Last episode, we ended with looking at some of the agricraft stuff, and we were trying to breed, or I was talking about breeding. Well, I got to it, and I did all the breeding that we needed for a watering can, and I can't remember where I put that. It's somewhere. Where is it? I lost it. It's right here. Yeah, so we have a watering can now, so we can grow crops much faster. Tree farming is going to be easier. Yeah, that's just going to be way better overall. I've done a lot of resource producing here. I made myself, let's see, I made myself a carpenter, and I made some of these circuit boards, and then I put down our thermionic fabricator, and then I made a bunch of these different electron tubes, since it looks like we're going to need those. Just trying to get prepared so we're not having to wait on crafting all of the time. So I did that. Let's see, what else did I do? I kind of made some more survivalist generators here. I did make some leadstone energy cells, and those aren't too bad. These guys right here require 10 electron tubes. That's why I made all those other ones. I was like, you know, if we have to make these for this one, let's just make some in bulk just so we have them. Then electronic circuits we've seen aren't too bad. And then some lead ingots. Yeah, not terrible at all. So if we look at energy cell, the next tier, the hardened ones, these require the bronze electron tubes, and I haven't looked at the redstone. Yeah, those require the diamond ones. And I think the bronze, or I'm sorry, the hardened ones, no, those are fine. It's one, I guess it is just the redstone ones require some Ender IO machines. So we're gonna have to get into this at some point. Definitely want to upgrade our storage capacity. So anyway, I made 3 of these leadstone energy cells. The power goes on the top one, and we have it set so this one puts power into this one and puts power into this one. So we got like an energy totem pole like we've done before in the past. So the power is coming off the back, and that just feeds over here. I did see that there was a breaker switch, so I had to make one of those. That's pretty cool. I've known in the past, these lasers from Buildcraft, they used to drain power just by being hooked up, even when they weren't doing anything. So I decided to make a breaker switch for that so they're not draining power. But as it turns out, that's no longer a thing. I guess whenever Buildcraft got its latest update and they changed all the textures and all of this, they made it so it doesn't drain power all of the time. And I believe not the Carpenter, but the Thermionic Fabricator used to do that too. And I think that's been changed so that doesn't drop power all of the time either, just by being connected to your network. So anyway, the breaker isn't necessary, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I just left it there anyway. Okay, so today I want to start working on a lot of other stuff. So we got our survivalist generators here, and they are producing power, which is cool. So they all got their own little reserve of power. And then we have power being stored in our leadstone energy cell. But just using some of these machines, oh, I did make an extractor too, so we can extract the resin and get 3 rubber balls per. Yeah, just by using some of these machines over here, it drains our power really quickly. And I would like a way so we can have more power. Obviously, that's what you do in Minecraft, right? You gotta make more power. So let's just put some stuff over here real quick. Metal former. Yeah, we'll do that. So the metal former on the rolling mode only uses 1 ingot per plate, right? So that's way better than using the forge hammer, which is 2 ingots into 1 plate. But I just wanted to do that real quick so you guys can see like how fast this is draining power just by doing that little thing. And then if we want to use our lasers, that's going to drain the power that much faster too. So yeah, we definitely want to get more power hooked up. Now, immersive engineering, this mod right here, this mod has what's called a water wheel, and this is supposed to be one of the first early game power things you're supposed to do in this mod pack, or I guess in this mod itself. There's also windmills, I believe. I don't think we're going to do that. The windmills you have to put up at build limit, so like 256 blocks in the air. Not interested in doing that. The water wheel, though, we can just make out of this treated wood and the sticks. And let's see, there is the water wheel segment, and then you have to put a bunch of these together to make a water wheel. Let's see, water wheel. Yeah, we put a bunch of these together and we can make the water wheel. And we need a shaft iron from IC2, so we have to put blocks of iron into the metal former to get that. Okay, my understanding is that you can put 3 of these water wheels together, so we're gonna end up doing that. I'm gonna make 3 of these, I do believe. We should have enough creosote oil to make all of the treated wood that we need. Yeah, I made a drum. If you guys didn't see that before, I made a drum, and then I also made one of these transfer node liquids to automatically pull the creosote out of our coke oven and put it in here, and just putting a lot of coal into that machine just to make the creosote. Okay, so I tell you guys what, let's go ahead. I'm gonna make a cut here. I'm gonna do some crafting. I'm gonna make some of that treated stuff so we can get the water wheel segments, and we'll check out putting one of those together. I haven't done this before, so yeah, we'll do this together for the first time. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, guys, so we're about to make our 3rd one of these iron shafts. There we go. Cool. The metal former is so good. I've been enjoying using that machine. So I made a bunch of the treated stuff, and then we got all these different water wheel segments made. All right, and there we go. There is our water wheel. So we can go and craft all 3 of those. Awesome. Cool. So now that we got this done, I think we have to make what's called a dynamo. Let's see, this one right here, kinetic dynamo from Immersive Engineering. Yep, this is what we need to make. So this is steel, an electrum wire coil, MV capacitor, some iron, and some redstone. So the MV capacitor is actually not too expensive. Some treated wood, redstone, electrum, lead, iron. Yep, that's not bad at all. So I can't remember how much electrum I have made. We have electrum. Let's grab some iron. We're gonna need that. I think it said redstone. I can't remember. Was it lead? Let's grab some lead. Okay, so we got all the stuff on us. Should we need it? Okay, so MV capacitor, electrum, yeah, 1 lead ingot. So let us make one of those. So we had like lead, we had redstone somewhere. What else do we need? Some treated wood. We have that. That's no problem. I cannot remember. So iron and then electrum. Got it. Oh, let's make some iron ingots as well. Iron and then electrum. Cool. So there's our MV capacitor. My inventory is looking really, really messy, but that's fine. And then electrum and wire coil. So we need 8 of those MV wire coils plus an iron ingot. So this is electrum ingots plus a treated stick. So we need just 8 of those. Cool. We'll make that. Then we need that surrounded by one of those. All right, so there we go. Now, is that everything made? Oh, you know what? We don't have the redstone dust itself. Let's split one of these apart. Steel. Oh, I did not grab steel. Where's our steel? 3? I think that's all we needed. Shift click that. There we go. Kinetic dynamo. Awesome. All right. Inventory needs to be sorted. That was just bothering me too much. So we had the water wheel, and then we have the kinetic dynamo, and I think that's all we need. I think this is what connects to the water wheels, and this is where you pull the energy out. Again, I've never made one of these before, so we're kind of doing this on the fly. So our our energy production has been over here. Maybe I'll dig out a little spot behind like these survivalist generators, and we'll just set this up as a test. All right, guys, so I dug out a small room here. Well, I guess it's kind of big, but anyway, I dug out a room here regardless, and we're running out of room because out here is the ocean. You can kind of see the water's dripping down or whatever. But yeah, so we want a water wheel, and it's going to be 3 wide, so we need to center it in the room, and it has to be attached to a dynamo. So I think what we're going to do, we'll have a water wheel here, and then this will be where we're going to place a dynamo. So let's, maybe not that, maybe it's that many blocks. I don't really know how this thing works, so we'll figure it out. Can we place this like that? Okay, so that's what this thing looks like. I don't know how you get the power out of this. I guess we'll figure that out. Maybe just attach a wire or something to anywhere on this thing. So how do the water wheels connect? Do they just snap on there? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Let's get rid of that torch. Man, that thing is big. I guess I made the room just the right size. Okay, so in order for this thing to work, we have to have water running. I think we'd place a source block right here, have it flow this way and then down. And then I think we want it to come back and flow along the bottom underneath it. Okay, so, how are we gonna do this? Shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know how much room we have above this thing. So we got like a cave or something up there. Now, I don't know where we can place the source blocks of water either. Let's grab some water real quick and let's just check this thing out. And move my water source over here. So let's pull her up and just see where we can place the water. If we can place it directly on this thing or how this works. I assume we can place it right here. Yes, we can. All right, so it looks like it'll flow right there. All right, cool. So that makes this pretty simple. All right, maybe I'll pull her up one more. Okay, so we need this to be on all 3 of the blades. Is that 1, 2, 3? Yeah, all right. So we need this room here. And then this room for it to continue flowing so it can go down. I think we need to go one more. I think it's going to have to be like that with that block filled back in. Cool. All right, so the water is going to flow this way and then down. So we just need a way to catch it on the back so it doesn't go everywhere. I'm going to use these blocks right here. These are more of the chisel blocks, just so we have something better to look at than plain old stone. Really don't have a lot of good colored blocks at the moment. I saw that we can convert cobblestone into the extra utilities colored cobblestone or whatever, but I don't think we're going to do that just yet. So yeah, I think we want to have this flow backwards underneath like so. So water flow there. Yeah, okay, so that'll work just like that. We need to get these blocks too. So the more spots on the water wheel that are being touched by water, the more power it produces. I assume under here would be good too to have. Maybe like this. Maybe. I don't know. Something like that, right? So the water will be able to flow down and it'll go and touch this many blocks of it. Maybe one more forward. Anyway, I think we're going to give this a try. Let me go ahead and... Can we chisel glass? I would like to have some clear glass instead of using this vanilla glass. I'd like to see the water wheel, the water flowing over it. Where did I put my chisels? In here? It's in here. All right, so we'll do that. Glass, streak glass, stone frame. But we got some different, quite clear glass. It is quite clear. Okay, so we'll do that. This glass I know is completely see-through. Yeah, and can we break this too? Yeah, and we get it back. All right, so this is the glass we're gonna use. It's quite clear. Let me go ahead and do some work on this and we'll be right back, guys. Cool, so I cleaned up this room a little bit. This is what we got now. It's pretty cramped in here. And with all of the structure built around this, yeah, I was thinking there was going to be more room. I wasn't really expecting this water wheel to be this big. And now that there's only like 3 blocks of space between that and the water wheel, I might just end up removing this wall here and this wall over here and make that a part of our top floor. Well, I guess it's our only floor really, except for the mine down below. I was planning on doing a basement in this area soon, so yeah, we'll see how this all works. But yeah, we got the water wheel set up, and then I believe all I'd have to do, let's pillar up using some blocks that don't matter. Yeah, I think if I place water here, it'll flow side to side and flow down, and then it should flow over if I'm quick enough. It might flow out here. So maybe I should get glass on the bar so we can place the water and then put glass here, fill this up, and then the water should go around this wheel. Then we'll have to figure out how to get power out of this thing. So let's do that and this. There we go. Water's going down and around. So, oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Now, I'm not so sure, actually, now that I'm thinking about that, if the water going straight down here is good, if that's flowing down, or if I should just put the water source on top and have it flow over. Huh. Not sure if that makes a difference or not. It looks like the middle one is moving either faster. No, it is definitely moving faster. Okay, maybe we need more source blocks and maybe we should put them directly on top of the wheel. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right, guys, so I put 3 source blocks directly on top of our water wheel. And then when I did that, I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and open up the room. So I got rid of the walls. We can now see this from like the main area of our base, which is pretty cool. It's a nice little moving thing, something to look at, which is awesome. So after clearing out the wall, I kind of realized, oh, we're gonna have to raise up the ceiling 1 more block all over the place just to get everything on the same level, which is fine. That I can go ahead and work on that. We also had like this area over here, which was part of the original cave, I think, which needs to be filled in and smoothed out. But yeah, we can work on that some other time. So what I want to work on now is I want to see how much power and how we can get power out of this thing. I assume we just attach a wire to this and we can run that to wherever. So currently our power is being generated through these survivalist generators and it comes up into our energy totem through this top connector. Let's get rid of this thing. All right, so that's gone. So the only way we're going to get power now is through the water wheel. This is what we want to test and just kind of see how we're going to be making power, how this all works. So let us connect a connector here. Yeah, that's weird how that wire appeared there for a second. Now it's gone. We'll put a connector over here. And we got some wire. So let's do from here to here. Okay, good. That stretches. That looks kind of weird. This isn't permanent. We're going to be probably setting up a room specifically for our power or setting all of this stuff up against that back wall or I don't know, something like that. We'll figure it out. So anyway, we got this all hooked up and yeah, we're full on power here. So we need to start using some power. Extractor, compressor. I don't know what we should do. I think the compressor can make ingots or let's see, what do we want to compress? Or do we want to extract? Or do we want to use the metal former? You know, I guess we could try making some more iron plates. Let's do that. We'll make some iron plates. Can't have too many of those. So put this on the rolling setting. Let's do this. And okay, well, we're keeping up with the power demands of that. So I think what I should do is probably go and grab some resin that we can use to extract, maybe do a recipe on the carpenter, just kind of do some stress testing over here. We could also set up the assembly table. Actually, that would probably be the best test to do is the assembly table. So let's grab this. I'll grab 4 of those. Let's just see if that's going to start touching our power. So we'll do that. We'll tell it to make the iron chipsets. Okay, how are we doing over here? Oh, that is now using power, and then we'll put metal in the metal former. All right, so we are using power. Let's take this back out. Let's tell this to stop making that stuff. So how fast does that recharge? Okay, well, you know, it's decently fast, and it's free power now. We don't have to use charcoal or coal to restock our supply. So yeah, you know, I think that's good. That's just a constant power that we're going to be having coming to our system. And it might be possible for us to set up multiple of these water wheels next to each other, chain them all together, and just have a lot of power being produced that way. That would seem like a cool idea. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that today, though. But yeah, something to think about for the future. Alright guys, so I've done some basic cleaning up around here. I did raise the ceiling up that one block, and I moved the power over. I got rid of our generators for now. They're still holding their 10,000 RF in each one of those, so we can use that if we're running low on power for something else. But I think for right now, since this is generating power all of the time and we have a decent amount of power storage here, we really don't have to worry about it yet. But I'm sure we will in the future. So the next thing that I want to work on is I want to start looking at making some of the more higher tech machines, I guess, so like thermal expansion and all this stuff. So for instance, if we want an automated tree farm, we would need a harvester, right? So to make a harvester, we're going to need a machine frame. And in order to make a machine frame, we have to do a lot of stuff here. So I've already made a bunch of these basic circuit boards using the carpenter. I did that off camera. Crushed obsidian, though, this is the next thing that we have to do. And it looks like in order to make crushed obsidian, we have to have a rock crusher. Now, this is a machine that I have never set up before. This is a railcraft machine. I think it's a multi-block structure. I did see, though, in here, under the guide, Tech Tree Machinery, I think one of the things it said that we had to do was that, yeah, right here. Okay, so it's like a 3x2x2 or 2x2x3, something like that. So I don't know anything about the rock crusher. Maybe I've set this up a long time ago. I don't remember anything about it though. So rock crusher, yeah, multi-block, 3x2x2. So I assume it's just this one block that many times. Oh, that's a lot of diamonds and a lot of pistons and then steel. Wow. Okay. Huh. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to take steel. How are we doing on our iron supply over here? We are not doing that great, honestly. We have 4 blocks. We're going to need a lot for this machine. You know what? I think we do have... Oh, okay, hold on. I just haven't smelted up any of our iron. We do have a lot of this stuff that I've mined out. I thought we had more than that. Okay, so I need to go ahead and melt this stuff down using our smeltery. So we'll get this going. We have a little bit of molten iron in there. You know what? I should put like one more ingot in there so we can make a full block. One of those. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. So I did collect a lot of lava. I did make another drum here. All the way down at the bottom of our branch mine. Let's take a look. We'll head down here. Field trip time. Yeah, all the way down here at the bottom. Man, there's so many slimes just slapping around. Hold on a second. Did I just see what I thought I saw? Get out of here, slime. Get out of here. That slime over there has the flying pig hat. That's a big flying pig hat. All right. All right. Take an excursion. Man, look how big that flying pig is. Give me the hat. Okay. Oh my goodness. All the hats are like super sized on these slimes. That one's got the TARDIS. Oh my goodness. Having this slime chunk is like the most ridiculous thing ever. Can I be done killing you now? Silence. It's so nice. And I can see there's more slimes up there on the mini-map. Anyway, we're not going to run out of slime balls anytime soon, I don't think. But this is the bottom level of our mine, and then down here, or over here, I guess I should say, yeah, we had this ravine that was full of lava, so I've been coming down through here and bucketing it out. I've also collected some obsidian from here as well, so that was pretty nice that was like that. Oh man, my health got down pretty low. I wasn't even looking. All right, that'll recover. Where are my cobblestone? Okay, so yeah, that's where I've been collecting the lava. So now that we have all of that lava, we don't really have to worry about where we're getting the lava for our smeltery, since we have plenty of it, and there's still a lot left down there. And I filled up that drum most of the way full. I got kind of bored, so I stopped filling it up. But yeah, we have like 177 buckets in there. Okay, so I wanted to put this one ingot in there. Okay, so another thing, for those of you who don't know, the smeltery drain, you can put spouts or the faucets on both sides if you have it in the corner like this, so you don't have to have it on the one single face that has the little dot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I can pour 2 blocks at a time, and then I can also do it over here. If I remove these casting tables, do 2 more at a time. Yeah, that'll speed things up a bit, but this is nice since I don't have to move. I can just sit here and press these buttons, wait for it to pour, pull the blocks out, press the buttons, etc., etc. Let me go ahead and get this done. I'm going to make up some steel. Hopefully we'll be able to get to that rock crusher, and we'll be back, guys. Alright guys, well I was thinking this rock crusher is actually more expensive than what it is. I took another look at this recipe, And yeah, so we need 4 pistons, 4 diamonds, and 1 block of steel, and that makes 4 of these things. So we only have to do this recipe 3 times. I was thinking we had to do this recipe 12 times. Nope. We have enough steel already made that we should be able to do this, but I am cooking up more steel now. We got more of the coal coke. I keep making that, putting it over here, and letting this cook up because we're going to need steel for future projects. But anyway, I got everything set up over here for 12 pistons, and that should be enough for our 3 blocks of steel. Yeah, and we don't need that many diamonds either. I was thinking that we were going to be needing a whole lot of recipes here, but no, we should be fine just doing this 3 times. Okay, 1 more diamond. Nope, well, what's going on? I'm scrolling the wrong things out. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and make those. Oh, 1 more diamond. Got it. 12 of these. Cool. So now that we have these, we should be able to hook this up somewhere and make some crushed obsidian. I'll do that. Probably remove you and put another torch up here or something. So rock crusher, like so. Whoops. Why'd you go back there? Come here. Did I got it? I think I got it. Is that all we have to do? That looks like it. Okay, so now we have a rock crusher. We just need to provide this thing a little bit of power. And I think what I'm going to do, let us go ahead. We're going to be moving these lasers anyway. So we're going to steal some of the power cables from this. Give me this one. All right. So we'll steal that power cable, and we should just be able to hook this up right like so, and then run the wire over to it. Like so. Awesome. So this thing should now be powered up. Yeah, it's definitely gaining power. Cool. So now we just need to... Is that using power? Hold on, let's flip the lever. No, it is not. Okay, that was just like not showing the right thing. Usually when you see a machine that isn't quite full, it's because it has like a slight little trickle of power that it's using. Doesn't look like that is the case. Now, I do have obsidian somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Let's grab half a stack of obsidian. We'll go ahead and crush this up. And how long does this take? Oh, that's not too terrible. That sound, though. Okay, so we're getting obsidian dust and crushed obsidian. So what are the uses for obsidian dust? Okay. Obsidian rod. Pyrotheum dust. Did they change the color of this? I thought this used to be like orange. I don't know. Crystal memory. Industrial craft too. Okay, so we'll need that for later on. We can make the hardened glass out of that. All right, well, that's cool that we're getting like extra stuff out of this. Maybe a 10% chance that we get it. But anyway, so we're going to be getting crushed obsidian. That is a final step that's going to allow us to make the things for a thermal expansion. What are those called? Like machine frame? Yeah, we need the crushed obsidian, 2 of those, plus a circuit and all this stuff to make these. And this will allow us to get to the next step of making all the different thermal expansion machines. All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, we're going to go and wrap the episode up here for today. Hope you guys have a happy holiday, whether you're celebrating Christmas or whatever your holiday of preference is, or if you're just not celebrating at all, that's cool too. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you did like it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.